is going on, you fantasticars? I am Chris, and today on Nostalgia Dig, we are going to be digging back into bin number 2. Admittedly, it has been probably a couple of weeks since I filmed the last one, so I'm a little bit rusty on what came right before this. So, without further ado, let's dig in. We're starting off strong. Here we have some really rad 80s glasses. Copyright 1989 PHI. Oh. Wow. I think I can see into the future now. Like everything's neon and there's circuits running through everything. Wow, these are pretty cool. Okay, I'll leave them on for a minute because they're not physically hurting me like some glasses do, and they fit. They're not falling off, so I'll leave them on for a second. They look ridiculous. When I was a kid, I remember I wanted a pair of glasses like this so bad. Like when you're like 11 or something, you think stuff like this is so cool. It's really not, but it's still funny. All right. Next, we have Michelangelo in his surfer gear. He's got sharks. He's got a shark on his shoulder and tucked into his elbow pad. Got an eel coming out of his shell. Wow. He seems happy about it, so they must be friendly. They must not be bugging him. I love the neon colors on this. It's got some cool shades, not as cool as mine. But still pretty cool. Nice utility belt here with some cans of soda. So you can crack one open while you're out riding the waves. Yeah, he's got an octopus on his flipper here. I love the details. I know. I've done nothing but rave about Ninja Turtle sculpting and figures throughout this bin number 2, but what can I say? It's got seaweed all over them. Their attention to detail is wonderful. He's got some sort of shell and a starfish on his back here. And his wetsuit is official turtle brand. You see that? So, yeah, the Ninja Turtles apparently at this point in their career had an official license with a wetsuit company. And this was him modeling his own goods, I guess. Yeah, a crab on his leg. He seems fine. Unless he's grimacing in pain or something, he seems pretty cool with a bunch of aquatic creatures crawling all over him. Wonderful. And these are coming off. Okay, next we have a barrel. Keeping with the aquatic theme here. Nice octopus and starfish. And inside we have Fozzie Bear wearing with magnificent hair. I was going to say wearing a wig because Fozzie Bear normally doesn't have this hair unless he has it all tucked up under his little hat. But yeah, for the purposes of this, I guess it's his real hair. So Muppet Treasure Island again, I think. I've in past videos come across some Muppet Treasure Island themed Happy Meal toys or Kids Meal toys. I'm not sure what company put them out. It says on the back here, copyright 1995 Henson, China. It doesn't say a restaurant. But yep. There's Fozzie floating down the river or hiding, because you can do that. So yeah, maybe he's hiding from a conflict in the barrel, popping back out. It's cute. I have quite a few of those now. I think this is my 4th different Muppet Treasure Island figure from a kid's meal. I might be getting close to a set here. Okay. I apologize for the amount of Ninja Turtles content that will be in these last few videos in this bin, because there's a lot left in here that is just Ninja Turtles. So here we have a Leonardo, and this is the original Leonardo. He's got the squishy head. You can see here his katana. One of them looks like they got broken off in there, maybe. That sucks, but hopefully I'll find a spare for him. Yeah, and they had the removable harnesses here and belts. It would snap off like that. And snap it back in. Remember all the turtles, like, I don't know if they came in the box that way, but I always had them wear them there. Some of them I had them cross, some of them I had go over their shoulders. Some of them I would have both go over one shoulder, maybe. Just wanted them to be different from each other. Yeah, let me get his katana out. Looks like it's a little bent, but I could probably get that back into shape. Yeah, there he goes. Ready to fight. Ready to fight the Foot Clan, or whatever else comes his way. Leonardo the leader. That's cool. I'm glad I still have these original ones. Like the newer sculpts, they definitely upped the quality or detail of the newer versions. But the original ones, like I think I mentioned in another video, like if this is their starting point, that's a good place to start. And this is Leonardo. Another one of these little guys. Looks like a game piece to something. I think there was one in an earlier video too. It's got a little face there. Let me know if you know what this is. Weird little purple game piece is blank. Let me know if you know. All right, here's a display stand for Star Wars Action Fleet. So, looking for a cool ship to go on here. Hopefully it's in here. All right. So this little guy, I believe is called an IS. I think it's ISZ, maybe? IS. And they come from the Maxx, which was a comic made by Image during their earlier years, like early 90s. It was one of the first handful of titles, and it was made by Sam Keith, who was a really cool artist, really unique artist, has very stylized and very recognizable style if you haven't seen him. He did the Maxx. He's done Batman before. He's done some Wolverine stuff. I believe he was one of the early artists on Sandman. Really cool artist. Suggest checking him out. But these, I don't even remember the story, but there were a bunch of these little things, and I feel like they were minions of maybe the bad guy. What's his name? Mr. Gone or something like that. I think this came with the Maxx figure, which I hope to still have, and I think I do, and I will find it at some point if it's not in here. Made by McFarlane Toys, which made sense because McFarlane was part of the original Image group with Spawn and all that. So, he did toys of some of the other properties there. Does have some stuff written here. Copyright 1996 McFarlane Toys. And copyright 1996 Sam Keith. Cool. Little is. It's a little topper to a candy tube. And of course, which one would I choose? Donatello, of course. It's not that far off from the original toys. You see, this is the figure. So it's almost like they just took the top, cut off the bottom. It's not articulated, so it's definitely different, but yeah. Little Donatello. Copyright 1990, Mirage Studios. USA Holiday Delights. Made in the USA. That is something you don't see for toys and action figure related things that often. It's just, we just don't make them here that much. Here, I say here because that's where I live. Cool, Donatello, my favorite. Right, here we have Kimberly, the Pink Ranger, in her bird sword. I don't know what type of bird it is, I'm sorry. Originally she was the pterodactyl, so they kept her in that theme as the flying one. But I believe it was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, where they got new animal-related Zords. And yeah, I'm not sure what hers was. Copyright 1995, TCFFC. Copyright 1995, Saban, China. I have a few of these. Again, I might be close to a set on these as well. I believe I've found, this might be the fourth one, and I think there's probably only 5 or maybe 6. So yeah, she comes out of there. It's a pretty cool kids meal toy. It's like a figure and a vehicle. That's a pretty good deal. Neat. I don't know, weird doll head. And I'm sorry about that. Some people are afraid of clowns. I embrace the weirdness of clowns, and I am pro clown. Nothing written. Whoop. Oh, all right. Here we have a tiny bishop from XMen, and it's metal. Well, its body, okay. His body is metal. His arm appears to be plastic because I can bend it a little bit. So interesting. They made like a little die-cast metal figure. I believe the body and legs are metal. The head and arms and gun are plastic. And just for the fact that this little tiny figure has a removable gun, you don't see that often too. It's kind of cool. I always loved Bishop. I was collecting comics back then when he first appeared. And I just thought he was a cool character. Came from the future, and I feel like I don't even remember his whole deal. But they've changed, they've given him quite a bit of story through the years. And he's currently still in the group The Marauders in comics. So kind of like, currently like space pirates almost. Like, not really pirates, but they're a crew. Previously were on a ship on Earth, like a boat, traveling the seas to accomplish certain things, and then now they're in outer space doing the same thing. So glad to see the Bishop is still around, still doing stuff, because I've just always thought he was a cool character. He's a very 90s character, and sometimes characters like that don't age that well, but I feel like they've done a pretty good job of keeping him current. Cool, Bishop. And you know what? What the heck? We'll go from the smallest bishop to the biggest bishop. Let me get it back here for scale. So that's the size difference here. Okay. There he is. There's the man himself, Bishop. His giant gun. I feel like he was similar to Cable in some ways because he was a time traveler. He both had mutant abilities and used heavy weaponry. And I don't know if that was them trying to like replicate the success of Cable, or if it's just another writer had an idea that was a little bit similar. I know they're not the same character, but they, just saying it out loud like that, they have some pretty, strong similarities. I always like Bishop a little bit better than Cable. I don't know why. Even though I know the Cable's more popular and stuff because he's in movies and stuff now. That gun, it's huge. Yeah, I remember I had a couple of these big X-Men figures. Not too many, but I got a couple of the characters that I liked because they're fun. It's like the similar size to a Barbie doll. That hair. He's got cool hair. I think he's got short hair now, but he used to have really cool hair. Big red bandana. Yeah, giant bishop. I think we'll end there for today. Looking down into the bin, there's still more to go. There's still, I'm not even going to guess on how many more videos, but there's still a few videos to go in this bin. There's a lot. And as you get to the bottom of bin, as you know, things settle down to the bottom and the smaller things, like it takes a while to go through all the smaller things. So expect a few more for bin number 2. But I'd like to thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I really do. If you're enjoying these videos, I encourage you to subscribe. That helps. And if you're already subscribed, just watching the videos is the best thing you can do to help me. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. I hope that you're all having a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next dig. Bye.